We are also now hearing from the shooter's girlfriend, Marilou Danley, who was questioned by investigators for hours. She released a statement on Wednesday saying Stephen Paddock, she knew, was kind, caring, and quiet. Our chief investigative correspondent, Brian Ross, is here with those new details. Good morning, Brian.
Well, good morning, Amy. Law enforcement officials this morning are expressing skepticism about the girlfriend's claim that she knew nothing about what Stephen Paddock was up to. Agents grilled her for hours inside the FBI headquarters in Los Angeles. But Marilou Danley insisted again and again she had no idea about the evil her boyfriend had spent months planning. Her lawyer read her statement after the session ended.
He never said anything to me or took any action that I was aware of that I understood in any way to be a warning that something horrible like this was going to happen.
Danley had been Stephen Paddock's live-in girlfriend for at least 3 years, sharing this home in Mesquite, Nevada, where police found more than a dozen high-powered weapons and ammunition he had been stockpiling for more than a year. Yet she says she saw nothing.
You got to make the assumption he had to have some help at some point.
Paddock met Danley when she was a casino hostess. They gambled together, playing video poker in the slots. Investigators want to know if he went along when she traveled to Dubai, where she posted this smiling photo. Danley claims she thought when Paddock sent her to the Philippines 2 weeks before the shooting and wired some $127,000, it was so she could buy a new house.
Honestly, I was worried that first, the unexpected trip home and then the money was a way of breaking up with me. I knew Stephen Paddock as a kind, caring, quiet man. I loved him and hoped for a quiet future together with him.
Danley spent most of the day with the FBI and at the end of it sticking to her story that, as she told her family, her conscience was clean. Amy.
All right, Brian, thank you. And let's bring in our chief legal analyst, Dan Abrams, now for more. And Danley's statement saying that she saw no warning signs that anything was going to happen. Police say she's cooperating. They remain skeptical, though. What are they trying to learn from her now?
They want to look at first what she knows about what happened leading up to it, and then they're going to want to know what she's doing since then as well. And here's what I mean. It's not a crime for her to have not reported that he was amassing weapons. The question is, did she know what he was going to use those weapons for? And most importantly, did she aid or abet in any way? Did she even help him buy an illegal weapon? Even that alone could be a problem. But if she knew, even had an inkling of what he was up to, almost anything that she did to help him could be seen as a crime. And then question two is going to be, even if she knew nothing, is she telling the truth about it? Right.
Did she not ask him why so many guns?
That's right. Because if it's true that she is saying, I had no idea, I didn't know anything about the weapons, if that's not true, that in and of itself could be the crime of obstruction of justice. So you're talking about two separate avenues here. The possibility of aiding and abetting before, and then even if she didn't aid and abet, even if she wasn't involved in any way, if she's not telling the truth now about everything she knew, that's a separate possible crime.
So she would be facing some crimes if officials were able to prove this. How difficult would it be to prove those things?
Well, look, this is one of these challenges they've had in other cases, right? The shooter, Omar Mateen, in the Pulse nightclub case, his wife was charged with similar crimes, both for materially assisting, aiding and abetting, and obstruction of justice. These cases aren't that easy, but look, they're going to be able to trace back almost everything that this guy did, every move he made. And if they don't believe that she's telling the truth here, they could have a strong case.
All right. Dan Abrams, thanks so much.
Anything she lies about now becomes the hook for
Right. She can't lie at all now about anything. Yeah.
Dan Abrams, thanks. Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.